Understand you soon, it won't be long. Keep on, keep running. Running and running.
Hello guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. If you know who I am, I'm your host, Mr. Poodle Show, and I hope you're having a good, enjoyable day. Today we're gonna have to do another excuse me. Sorry, I can't formulate my words today. But right now we're going to go and explore how to gain really good XP, a really good amount of XP, really good amounts of money while at it with the Battleship class. Well, it's been a while since I recorded a video. You've seen my previous videos, it's been on my desktop and all. I've been really worried about the program I'm using to record my my videos on my phone. Well, it's been difficult because usually my edits don't come out as I wanted, and not how can I phrase it, but it's been the video doesn't want to show, and it shows a big error. So right now we have the lunar match, which at the end of the event, if you manage to complete everything, we should get a premium tier 6 German cruiser known as Admiral Spree, if I'm corrected. The lunar season has started a little bit earlier. Refreshing. Let's go into the southern archipelago. Right now, I didn't explain too much detail since everyone knows that for a cruiser and a battleship they're going to be fairly similar unless you want to change here and there. But here we're going to know the tactics, so we're going to focus on the tactics of survival, maximizing your damage, maximizing how much HP you have left over. So right now we're going to go and use our tier 4 German battleship, the Kaiser. Great weaponry. So one of the main deficiencies, or what I have to be active about, is that you're a slow, very visible moving target. So that's why you're going to want and stay near ally ships. However, there is a way that you can survive by yourself, but I am not going to explain this until further and until I get a little bit more experience on practicing and perfecting this strategy. So be there, be on time. And also, if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. And I also want to do a little shout out here. We're going to post a name on the front of the video. That guy, that YouTuber, he's way larger than me. And I want to take a good appreciation that he just gave out a good shout out on me. He said thanks for the video on the previous video. If you're interested to do that, I'll post a link soon after. And I want to say thank you. I appreciate, because it's really hard to grow organically. It's difficult out there, but it's possible. It's hard. It's a lot of hard work, but in the end, you feel accomplished. All right, let's go back into the gameplay. Let's go a little bit more in explanation. Usually, one of the best strategies, or what the enemy will try to do, is they will usually the battleship will come in pairs or in packs. As you can see here, up in the southern corner, it doesn't make sense, but much more ahead of me, there's a pack of 3 battleships. We see 2 Wyomings and a New York class battleship. So what you want to do with this kind of situation is look out for which enemies. Alright, let's see. So let's go and pick on the New York, as it's fairly stationary, very easy to hit, but the armor makes it really hard to do any damage. So let's go and pick on the Phoenix. There we go, that's a nice volley right then and there. Let's go with another secondary weaponry. Alright guys, let's look at the map again, and oh, there we go. Here's one of the problems you're going to run into. Torpedoes. Torpedoes are one of the biggest enemies of the battleship. It may look insignificant to lose much HP, but in reality, it's very, very dangerous. Every HP counts. So that's why they have a high amount of armor. Alright, let's see. Alright, so what you want to do to prevent it is that you want to have a constant full med kit. You want to keep that up. You really want to keep that very full because you're going to use it a lot during the battle. You're going to lose a lot of HP very quickly, especially in battles. So right now I'm gonna pair up with the coin and we're gonna stay here. We've done 11,000 damage. This is just being passive. Alright, let's see. Great. Let's go and advance. Alright. Okay. Let's see who is still active. The trio of battleship now have divided. That battleship over there is very, very vulnerable. Alright, let's fire. He made a very broadside. Great amount of firepower, but it leaves you very vulnerable against fire back. Especially this maneuver. Right. The Wyoming has suffered a lot of damage loss. Fire is another thing that you should be prevented about. Alright, let's see. Fire. There we go. Alright, we see that the cruiser is going to engage on us. The enemy cruiser. Alright, let's fire. Gone. Excuse me. There we go, there we go. The cruiser is going to want to shoot torpedoes as it's really wants to. It's going to fire its torpedo. 1, 2. And let's see if we can dodge a few of them. 1. Alright, let's use the health pack. It's laid over there. There we go. That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of damage. Let's add some more. Alright, alright. Let's focus. Who should we focus on? The New York or the Wyoming? Alright. That's gone. That's been a great battle. Marvelous. Great. Team victory. There we go. Let's see what's our results. Marvelous. Alright. This is a battle without an aircraft carrier. I want to mention that. Alright, we got half 500 with 11,000. That's great profit. It may seem small, but in reality, as you keep working on and progressing, that's great amount. Alright. Let's check on the rewards nice and quickly. Special order. Obviously, I want to receive some of that good. A nice free silver, obviously. Open one free today. Hey, what's this? 20,000 plus premium. Not bad, not bad. Alright, where do I access my... Oh, what's this? Hey, a premium cruiser of the Chinese. And Anshan, another Chinese. Great. So we even have Chinese generals. So it wants me to click on the crates. Sorry for the little waves. Let's go to the details of the lunar event. Oh, we get another free crate. Not bad. Not bad. Let's go for the bulletin. So, victory Blitz. Notification. Graph spree. There we go. Our event shop. Oh, what's this? The Graf Zeppelin. A tier 7 German aircraft carrier. Nice. What else do we can get? Scharnhorst, a tier 7 battleship. German type. Great. What is another one? Ise, a semi-battleship. Why do I say semi? Well, because it's partly an aircraft carrier. What else? Warspite, a tier 6 British battleship. Not bad. Huanghe and Anshan. That's it. Not bad. These are really good rewards, I gotta say. These are great rewards. Let's go on with the higher tier battleship gameplay where you will meet aircraft carriers. Here, up here in tier 6, and as you progress up and up and up, you're going to see a lot of aircraft carriers. Oh, that's sweet. We don't get, well, I stand corrected. That's new. Game action. Alright, so we have to deal with, now this is new. Usually I have to deal with a lot of aircraft carrier. So there's not an aircraft carrier, but alright, let's take the advantage. As you can see, we have a lot more HP and a lot more firepower with this battleship compared to the tier 4. You have a good set of 12 guns, not bad. So right now we're going to go and try to practice a solo version where the battleship is by itself. Very high, very risky. I can tell you that much. Very risky. So you better have to be very focused on that little icon down here. That's where your fast reload. And also, very important things. I'm going to tell you all the little things that, depending on which tier, I'm going to tell you which that after the battle. But here's one important thing that all battleship users will need to know. The rotation of the turret is very important. I can tell you that much. Because those seconds are wasted just moving the turret, and when it's fired, it's practically too late. A bit too late. That is one of the most cases what I had in my experience, that when the moment I get killed, it's either because my turrets wouldn't lock on because they're too slow, or the enemy's way fast. Alright, we see a New Mexico, so we have to move and lock on, and there we go. Oh, that's not, oh man, that's golden right there. That is marvelous. You see that? Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But wait, there's more. Let's see if we can add some more, unless we can choose who we want. Oh, there's the Arizona. How lovely. But wait, let's add some more. And hold up. There we go. There's his broadside. Great. Let's see if we can target this guy. So we're midpoint, so we're going to have to use our acceleration. Reload. There we go. Great. Ah, yes. Great lineup. Marvelous. Looks like New Mexico ain't gonna survive much more longer. It's already mid-battle. It's already going towards the end. Yeah, this volley should finish him off, hopefully. There we go. Now let's focus on the war spy. Let's see how much damage he does per shell, because we should focus on that. There may be less guns, but we don't know if the caliber is larger. May never know until it hits you. Oh, it's a lot of damage. Alright, we're going to have to face off the enemy capturing the base. Alright, he makes himself a little bit open. Let's hit those turrets. Oh man, that could have lined up very nice. HE. Alright. Let's go broadside. Broadside, Broadway. There we go. There's the Omaha. There we go. Looks like there's going to be some nasty confrontation. Hey. There's one volley. Oh! That's nasty. Come on, come on. Line up, line up. Oh, man. It's wonderful when you hit those citadels. It's just gold. Let's aim under the turrets. It's just marvelous. Oh man, there we go. Let's see. Usually the citadel should be under the turrets. Hopefully. Alright, we're gonna have to confront with a cruiser up in our left flank. Come on, come on. Oh man. And there goes the torpedo belly. Oh man, that was close. Oh well. That turns out to be a defeat. But now we learn. Focus on the mission. Alright guys. Now we're going to tell you all the little supplies. We're going to tell you what you need for the battleship. They're awfully similar to the cruiser, I can tell you. Alright, alright. Premium count just gives you extra. So for my supplies, you want to keep improved rations. You want to really fire those shells fast as possible. You really want to move that. And you can put either a high grade coal or refined diesel. Either one is good. You don't want to use this, nor that, nor that. This is alright. But I'll recommend either a high grade coal or refined diesel as one of the second options. I'll say my main choice is a high grade coal, is because it will reduce my surface detection. It may look small, 3%, but it can make a huge difference in battles. Getting yourself a lot less visibly smaller can help you a lot. Also, if you want to go faster so you can catch up to other enemies, so you can get yourself in range and get out very quickly, you want to go with refined diesel. And finally, if you want to have extra AA ammo or preventative maintenance pack, I will choose preventative maintenance pack over the AA. It'll give you 3%. Again, it's small, but these are measured in the thousands. So maybe 100%, 3% of 100 is 3. now it gets larger and larger. As 30 over 1,000. 10,000 will be 300, and you get me that. Those 300 HP, extra HP, will make a huge difference. But if you want to make yourself much more resilient to aircraft from a lot of aircraft carriers are pretty nasty, but they usually, the planes, if they're clumped up and not decide to strike and within a small fleet, it's not going to go very well. So that's why I'll choose preventative maintenance pack. Alright, let's go for the equipment. I'll recommend one of these few choices. I'll recommend to do aiming system modification 1 if you want to equally spread the traverse speed of your secondary and main caliber, but I wouldn't choose that. That'll be like, it's an iffy. I'll recommend you to use main battery modification 1. You waste time on just simply aiming and traversing. That is huge. That is critical. That will help you a lot in battle. It's going to make your big guns, your big boy guns that you usually rely on a lot, aim at the enemy much quicker. It will help you a lot. I will recommend you using main battery modification 2. You want to increase the reload, but the drawback and the survivability was going to drop a lot. So it's going to make the equipment much more sensible, as you saw in the New Mexico. Just losing one battery can just destroy the battleship. Here's something interesting. Second battery modification. This is when you want to get rid of those pesky destroyers. If you're getting a lot of pesky destroyers up in your face, a lot of pesky cruisers, I'll recommend second battery modification. And finally, auxiliary armament modification. These are really good choices. So secondary battery firing range, that's good. You really want to hit those pesky destroyers again, far away from you, far away from torpedo range. So 5% in like 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers. That's 5,760 meters. Imagine when you get that 5%. Oh, that's going to hit them hard. And also, it's going to be really good against aircraft and really good defensive. Very passive, very soft against aircraft carriers. Alright, here's a few, but I'll recommend I'll truly recommend either one of these two. Either 1, damage control system, fire and flooding resistance 10%. You're going to get torpedoed a lot and you're going to get in flames a lot. It doesn't matter. You're going to burst in flames. You're gonna drown. Your man is going to drown. So taking a lot less damage over time. The damage over time is deadly, is tremendous. Sorry, excuse me. But that 10% is going to help you a lot. It's going to save a lot of HP. It's going to save a lot of lives. It's going to keep you up running into the battle. And also, as you can see, the repair time of your main and secondary battery are crucial. You want that running up constantly. You want firing it, so you don't want that thing to be dismantled. It's very easy for your secondary or even your primary weapons to just shut down because of fire or it got hit, as you saw earlier. So it's like either one of these two. And finally, it's an iffy on. It's a really good choice, good set of choice. We have armament modification that will let your weapons live longer. A good combination with armament modification. It'll be great. It makes your weapons survive a lot longer and can get them up much more quicker. Torpedo damage reduction. That that is a really good set. It can go really well with either the flooding and fire resistance. Not only that, you take a lot less damage from torpedo damage, it will also take a lot less damage with the flooding. It will go great. It'll be good against destroyers, cruisers, and aircraft carrier, preserving you a lot in battle. Acceleration and steering gear return. It's an iffy, but it's more like a maneuver type. The only reason why I will actually choose is for the gear repair time. There's those rare instances where your traverse just gets stuck because of a torpedo or an artillery shell, and you don't want to be running around like a little circle like the Bismarck. And there's surface detection. This can go really well with refined high coal. It'll keep you much more hidden. Great for hidden detection if you're using camouflage and a lot. And these combinations will stack up. It'll make you a lot less detectable. Marvelous, great. And finally, max speed. This will help you with your refined diesel. Another 5%. Already stacked up. Well, imagine 5%, all that combined, plus another 5% that includes the 5% in the first place. That's a huge amount of speed. It's a huge amount of speed. That will let you do a lot more speed. That will be great for speed demons. Speed demon battleships are the nastiest. And finally, for the boosters, I'll recommend you having the silver booster and the combat XP booster 1, because it's very plentiful, it's easy to get it, it may look small, 20 and 20, it doesn't look a lot, but in reality it gets you a lot there faster. There's silver booster 2, increase your silver production and reduce your cost of repair. I'll recommend only using that. Only, and if you're only if you have a good plentiful, that you have like this number right here, 54, I only recommend using that. There's free EXP, that's going to help you a lot, but I will just usually stay away from the higher ones until you're fully loaded. So that's practically it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, remember, each subscriber, each like, each comment helps improve upon this video. It makes me help go greater qualities. It makes me expand much more games. It's really hard to expand since I'm usually going all free and this channel is small. But if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and I hope to see you on the next one. See ya.